All right, everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Welcome again to another, super Sunday here with Raul Luna. Hey, from my home to wherever you are, I know that you may be in the long, Labor Day weekend. So if you are, I'm going to make it short to the point. Welcome to today's live session, and I wanted to go ahead and share with you something very, very powerful, how to change your life in 8 simple steps. Okay. I'm going to be precisely sharing that. So Instagram, welcome. Facebook, welcome. YouTube, welcome here today. But before I do, make sure that you hit like, leave me a message, go ahead and subscribe, turn on the notification button, and don't forget to go ahead and share with others so that we can continue to, add value to other people's lives. And that way we can continue to make a difference, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get straight to the point so that we can obviously get, some value to you. And, as I was thinking, what is it that I would like to obviously be able to share with you guys of value? And I came up with this 8 things that you will like to, that you're going to want to pay close attention, that you're going to want to, reflect for a moment and be able to grab them and put them into practice if you have not done so. Okay. So, how to change your life in 8 simple steps. We're going to go ahead and describe those 8 steps right now. Step number 1, ladies and gentlemen, remove negative people in your life. Make sure that you remove negative people. Believe me, energy suckers. They are the ones that wants to tell you all the negativity of their life, or they just there to be able to create, a negative atmosphere that it's only going to get you even, further sick from all the turmoil, from all the turbulence that exists around the world. So step number 1, remove negative people. And that may mean that it's close friends. It could well be that it's even family members. And I can tell you this because the 8 steps that I'm going to share with you is precisely what I had to do. And, up until today, I'm very, very careful of this 8 steps. Okay. Step number 2, commit to your growth. Make sure that you commit to growing your mindset, to growing your being, to growing your emotional state of awareness, to, grow your spiritual being. And it's something that you need to understand, something very powerful, that, commitment comes first and then results follows that. Results come after. Many people wants to see results and then, let me see if I'm able to commit. And it has never worked that way, only for the unreasonable people or for the person that truly just wants something, for nothing. Okay. So anyways, commit to growth. Number 3, invest in yourself. Be willing to invest more in your inner life. Okay. So that whenever you invest in your outer life, you understand that the reason why you have a phenomenal life is because you're willing to invest in you, in your mindset, in your beliefs, in your growth. Mr. Warren Buffett said it best. He says that the best investment that he has ever done is in himself. And it's interesting because I believe that the most important and most valuable asset and or liability is oneself. Do you agree with that? Leave me a message down below. The reality is this: you got to invest in you. Every year I invest in myself. Every year, I'm investing 6 figures or more per year. And I know that may be a lot for some of you. That may be a little for some of you. But I made it a point in my life that if I was going to seek for greatness, I was going to be willing. Now, I didn't start it that way. I remember when I first started with, watching videos, or in this case, buying a book and then going to a seminar and then doing a webinar and then doing a course and then doing a coach and then doing a mentor and then, being a part of a mastermind and things like that. But the reality is this, whatever, however much you invest in yourself is however much you're going to be able to, get out of it, and at the same time be able to help others. Okay. Step number 4. We're going to get started on step number 4. Learn. Ladies and gentlemen, this is crucial. This is important. Learn to dominate a high level skill, either skill or skills set. And the reason why I know it's important to this is because if you're really serious on changing your life, this step, among the 8 steps are really, really important. But what are those, high income skills that I'm talking about? Well, it could be real estate investing, learning how to invest in real estate successfully in any time, in, the high time, the low time, the mid time, whatever it is. Okay. Negotiation is another skill. Sales is another skill. Public speaking is another skill. Learning to communicate is another skill. You name it. Find out the skill. There's high level skills or high income skills that when you learn to dominate them, it is very hard to be replaced. And therefore you will be able to, obviously drive your value up and your revenue up as well. Okay. Step number 5, build successful habits. We're creatures of habits, and therefore our habits gives us freedom, or our habits are going to keep us in basically, inner slavery. Why? Because we're habits. We're humans that evolve and consistently are creating habits, whether they are successful habits or broken habits. Okay. So step number 6, develop a clear purpose. Make sure that you invest time in developing and if it brings you and puts you in a state of in a state of happiness, in a state of really wanting to do whatever it is that you're doing. So you got to develop a clear purpose, because when you have a clear purpose, it's gonna create drive, and nothing better than just being eager to want to do whatever it is that you're looking to do. Right. And then that's going to take us to step number 7. Step number 7 is have a mentor. Okay. Make sure that you have a mentor, and don't confuse a mentor with a coach. 2 different things. A coach is the one that gives you, high motivational, rah, 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 type of energy, but, and not necessarily a coach has been there, but a mentor is someone that you admire, that you respect, that has actually walked the path, that is willing to show you, that is willing to, mentor you, that is willing to lead you through the path, right? So having a mentor is the fastest, shortest way to achieving whatever it is that you're looking to achieve. And then step number 8, never, ever. Winners are not quitters, and quitters are not winners. Simply said, never quit. Because at the end of the day, you're not quitting for anybody. You're quitting against yourself. And if you're winning, you're not winning for anybody. You're winning for yourself. And this is the time, ladies and gentlemen. This year is pretty much already gone. And all I can tell you is this, the end of it, it's going to be, however is it that you want to put this 8-step to practice, 8 steps to work. You may already have some of the steps already nailed down. Well, if there's some of them missing, grab 1 or 2 or 3 and make sure that in the next, 90 days that you put it into practice, that you make it a point, because remember, commitment comes first and then results come second. Hey, Super Sunday here with me. Congratulations for taking the time. Thank you very much. From my home to your place, make sure that you have a phenomenal rest of your weekend, and, make it a point of learning, make it a point of growing, make it a point of, adding value so that you could have a different result, a different year. You got to make sure that you're actually implementing new things. Okay. Virtual hug. And always remember that you're one freaking real estate deal away from changing your financial landscape. Get to see you next time. Thank you. Facebook.